Hello everybody, Infinity Nikki update in about 13 hours, I think. Anyway, I had to do a lot of things today, one of which was go and pick up my glasses, sort out a couple of stressful things, prepare for the update, and I am kinda very hyper right now. So, sorry for the spam. Half of it is this. I have too much energy. So anyway, you know how creature collectors are all the rage right now? I got a pretty vague email today. I think I'm invited into closed beta with other creators for this one in particular, which is Roco Kingdom. Other ones that exist is Everybody's Awaiting Animal, and my husband is currently playing Mowgli, so just, your regular gacha where you collect creatures like they're Pokemon. I don't know, can you use the word Pokemon on these ones or not? They're kind of becoming like the next wave, the next rage. So if the slightly vague email was correct, and in case I'm actually accepted and I'll get to just make a couple of videos on the closed beta, which is, by the way, in October 27th, and you can actually sign up for it yourself. I thought, just in case that does happen, we kind of have a bit of a preview as to what kind of game this is. Like, obviously, I know that it's like a creature collector, but like, my knowledge is it's all the way down here, and it's a global launch, so technically Chinese information is available, but I don't speak Chinese, so I'm kind of limited to what is here. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the trailer. You fly on birds?
Welcome everyone to the Magic Academy!
Your magic?
The Academy has always encouraged learning through bonding with your genie. You might find it more exciting than you think.
So that kind of sounds like we're mixing Pokemon and Harry Potter. Like, your magic is dependent on genies, which is, I am gonna assume, the creatures that we collect.
This is where the journey of the mages of Corrosia begins.
I will say, this character design is like really, really interesting. You know what it reminds me? Final Fantasy XI Lalafell. Let me find the picture. Do you see why? It's a very interesting design. Well, like, instead of noses, you have buttons. I don't mind it.
Finishing your lessons here is merely the first step.
I mind it more
mage's pursuit of mastery
when it feels like the character doesn't have a nose at all. Also, I don't know what is wrong with me, or why this matters, but why does the professor guy get to have like a normal projected nose and the characters in the lineup get to have a button? Well, we'll figure it out. Maybe there's multiple races of humanoids, ones with noses, the other ones with buttons.
It's a lifelong journey!
I don't know what it is with me and these kind of games. I just have the urge to make teams of the dumbest possible combinations. I'm sure I'm gonna find them. Like a duck. A duck would be a pretty dumb combination. Like, don't go for things that look like majestic and serious. No. Go for things that look ridiculous. If I could capture live potatoes, I would. See? The trailer has reasonable teams. I don't want to have reasonable teams. I want to have incredibly unreasonable teams. I will say, this is available for, well, it's gonna be both available, pretty sure, for PC and mobile. I wonder how will the control and interface feel on PC? Because one of the issues is that with these games, oftentimes they just... You kind of can pivot the design one way or another, and good interface kind of really matters. This kind of looks a bit mobile gamey to me, but maybe it actually feels really decent to control. I honestly need to get my hands on that closed beta in order to be able to say what it is and what we eat it with. A team of pigeons.
Let the welcome party begin!
So, you know that most people will go with unicorns. Anyway, multiplayer is available from what I know, PvP is available from what I know, housing is available from what I know, but I don't honestly know a lot. The only reason why we're discussing this is because I'm a bit hyper right now, and I'm very excited for Infinity Nikki update, and this is your call to put a pin in it, because if I understand this correctly, on the 27th of October, I think that's when their closed beta starts, I will be able to at the very least playtest it and figure out if we eat it with salad or potatoes. So, you know, that's step number 1. Step number 2 tends to come after release, and then we figure out what does this game intend to sell. I saw people describe it as Genshin meets Pokemon. So I'm like, do you still roll on heroes? Do you roll on the Pokemon? Because you battle with the Pokemon, so, you know, which way do you swing? There were also some clips, quite specifically on Steam, where they also show that you can, select your character's appearance, which includes some outfits. So maybe they deal in outfits. Maybe that's what you buy. I don't know. I would only know on launch. But for the time being, for the time being, I am amused by the possibility of making a team of a giant duck. So hopefully I get to at least fool around in the closed beta. This video is far too long for what it needs to be right now, which is just put a pin in it! Mirta is doing a thing! Also, I probably shouldn't be making videos when I'm hyper and when I should just I don't know, go to bed and take a nap, because Infinity Nikki's update is literally tomorrow. But anyway, if you want a chance of joining the closed beta yourself, I'm not gonna link you through my account, because they're invite my friends and have a higher chance of getting into the beta. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna link the website, and you can register for it as well. From what I've saw on Steam, warning, they do have a kernel level anti-cheat, but I kind of got used to games doing that for some bizarre reason. So, you know, if you don't want that, then don't. Otherwise, it's this exists. We probably testing it at the end of October. Yay! Also, got new glasses. Anyway, I'll see you when pulling for banners in Infinity Nikki at 4 AM. Woohoo! Toodaloo for now.